Oh, I gotta fix this light here. Hang on. I have got a light above my head that is not working well with me. Yeah, give me 1 second there. Hello, everybody. What's up, Rusty? Hello, Malaya's mom. Hello, Shauna. Hello, Julia. I've got to get that light off of me here. Hang on. Let me maneuver a little bit here. Still not like I want it. Good evening, Joan. How are you? There is Shauna. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know how to fix that light right there tonight. Oh, see? Oh, I got to block it somehow. If I can block it, that would be awesome. Hello, SK. How are you? Hello, Tony. How are you? Make sure be Disney. Hello, everybody. I apologize. I need to block that light somehow. I need to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. How was Elmwood? How are you? How was everybody's day today? Hello, Tammy. Hello, Karen. All right, 20 people in the room, and we've got 6 thumbs up. Come on now. Let's get this thing early tonight so we're not having to wait till the very last minute to get this tonight. Hello, Violet. Why is the light so bright? I apologize. I've got a little light issue here tonight, and I don't know. Hang on. I'm going to move a little bit. Maybe for some reason, let me move a little bit here. For some reason, I have this light shining down on me tonight, which may not be a bad thing. You know, having a light, maybe I can get rid of it doing this. How is that? I'm trying to. I'm turning the phone slightly. Oh, how about that? I'm at an angle right now, though. That's it. Hello, Rosie. How are you? Uh-oh, would you say it's snowing? Rusty said, really cold here, snowing a little bit. Supposed to get 2 inches in Ohio tonight. I've got a buddy of mine who lives in Columbus, and he sent a picture out tonight saying everybody should be jealous because he was getting snow tonight. Yes, snow in here. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Malaya's mom. You saw it. I saw it. Good job. That was an awesome get. Shauna said, Shauna, it was beautiful here in Virginia today. It was really nice. We had some, pretty gusty winds happening and everything, but it was very nice. Hello, Terry. Yuck, no snow. You got it. Rusty said, I live 20 miles east of Cincinnati. In the 80s today. I think it got up into the 70s here in Virginia, 69, 70, somewhere in that area. Rosie said, I hate snow. Hurricane, Santa before December arrives. You got it. Oh, Charlene says 18 tonight where she's at. I think it's supposed to get down to in the 40s tonight, and it's not supposed to get much higher tomorrow. Joan said, I saw a few flakes falling. Okay. I got you. Violet said, I'm 3 hours from Cincinnati. I'm going to tilt this just a little bit so I can read the comments better. My favorite snow is on the Weather Channel. You got it. Absolutely. You know the thing that gets me, and I don't know how many of you know this. There used to be a show out there. It was called Real People, and Real People had Byron Allen on it, and Byron Allen is a comedian, and he is one of these guys that you'll see him on all these little smaller shows and things like that. He actually owns the Weather Channel, and he owns a ton of TV stations now. And I remember him back in the day. B. Disney said, I'm in Canada, really far from Cincinnati. Yes, Terry said, windy here in South Carolina. I like snow. Jed, they're fine. They are taking it easy tonight, and 80s, yes. That's what usually happens. Oh, homemade pork tenderloin, macaroni, cheese, black eyed peas for dinner. I had a good old fashioned hamburger tonight for dinner. Hello, Debbie from Iowa. Very cold. Debbie, I don't know if you were on last night with us. I did get the card you had sent. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Ahmad. How are you? Okay. Yeah, a lot of thick cloud cover right now. Oh, what is this here? Role play. Do you believe in ghosts, nightmares? Let's take that out. If that happens to you, then you don't need to go camping. What is the topic tonight? Anything and everything you want to talk about, we will talk about it. Terry said, I missed last night. I was making slime with my grandsons. Alex, what is your favorite food? You know, I'm a big fan of seafood. Any food I see, I like to eat. You know, pretty good fan of seafood. I hid you, I hid you, unhid, and I hid him. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rozzy, did you see that? Guys, there was an article in the New York Post about the Whitakers. And it was just basically explaining what was going on with the Whitakers. And I got Alfonso. Take care. There was an article in the New York Post about the Whitakers yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. And it popped up, and it really amazed me that they would cover that story. But boy, this has turned into a nationwide story that they were referring to the basically what has been going on with the investigation and things like that. Betty, it could be. There are so many stories going out that you don't know if it's true, if it's not true. Again, a lot of the people who were following the stories have kind of stepped away. I saw where Patrick put out a post the other night saying, "Look, I'm done." You know, I think they're waiting for the, you know, basically the shoe to drop, and I think it'll, you know, when it does drop, there might be some charges on some people here. We just don't know yet, but I'm curious to see now that the media is, you know, really getting into it a little bit, whether or not we find out some more things through the media. There is a man using this station. There are a couple people, and they have been reported to YouTube. Trust me, the only channel that I have is Layla's Toys. That is the only channel, and I have sent warnings to them. If you see a channel and it is not my channel, please report them to YouTube. Basically, what they do is they come in and they take the videos that we've done in the past or we're doing right now, and they just rebroadcast them on their page saying it's their content. You guys know as well as I do, it's not their content. Odin, stay safe out there. You got it. Uh-oh, here's the question for the night. Let me hit it. Okay. Done. Okay. Where'd it go? Your favorite ways to watch movies and shows. Hello, Rocker. How are you? Oh, Ann said soup beans. Oh, that sounded good. Soup beans, fried pot, coleslaw, cornbread, buttermilk. Oh, look at that. All right. Your favorite ways to watch movies and shows. Sarah said, in my recliner with my feet up. You got it. Good. I am good, Rocker. I'm glad you are too. Rusty said, on my big screen TV, Bluetooth, YouTube. There are so many different ways of getting content these days. That's that's the thing that you look at is that when you, hello, Vivian, when you go to find something, it's not hard to find. I did have an issue last night with the battle that YouTube and Disney's having right now. I tried to watch the Virginia game against Wake Forest and couldn't find that game anywhere last night. And come to find out, that was an issue where YouTube and Disney are fighting over those things. Tony said, Netflix in bed. You got it. Watching a love story by myself. Nothing wrong with that. I remember as a kid, my grandmother used to, do you guys still watch soap operas? My grandmother used to watch soap operas left and right. I'm talking The Young and the Restless, As the World Turns. Um, there was one, there was one after As the World Turned, not after, The Young and the Restless. It was like a 30-minute show. General Hospital. Gene said, not anymore. Dallas, okay. The last one I had caught was The Young and the Restless. Hello, Jeffrey. And when I saw that Victor Newman, the villain, Victor Newman, was still on there. Did anybody get thunderstorms up last night? Really? Bold and the Beautiful. Thank you. Days of Our Lives. Uh-oh. Sitting in the truck. I have no work orders. Playing some movies on the phone. Hey, if you can get paid for it, then hop on there and get paid for it. You got it. Look at you. Waiting on work orders. Yep. How is your friend doing so far? Is she still in the shelter? Jeffrey, not sure. Not sure which one you're referring to. Now, we had Jeff that was popping in. He was trying to get to a shelter and he popped up with a comment the other day, and I have not seen him. But I don't believe, are you the Jeffrey that we were talking to the other day? Because I don't believe that's your title. TNT Betty Boop, how are you? Rocker said, yes, we had a major storm. Rozzy said, I don't watch most soap operas. Let's see here. Hello, Gary. How are you? We do. We hope he's still safe as well. He popped in and he put up a comment the other day, and then the comment disappeared. So we haven't heard back from Jeff in a while. Sarah said we had storms today. On the Jeffrey who prayed for someone in here. Yes, if you are the Jeffrey that, it's a different title. I don't know what happened to you. If you are that gentleman, welcome back in. And please let us know how everything is going. If you're not, yes, we had a gentleman in here, Jeff, and he was here with us for a little while. And like I said, he popped up in chat one day And then we lost him after that. We have not seen him since after that. 21 degrees for a low tonight. Wow. Okay. I got you. Well, welcome in tonight. You got it. Did Miss Ruth show up? Hello, Miss Ruth, if I missed her. There's Ruth. How are you? Okay, Ruth. Haven't talked to her in 3 days. She's not doing okay. Yeah, definitely K Ruth tonight. You got that. Oh, let me take this down here tonight, guys. There we go. Hello, Melissa. How are you doing? Yeah, definitely prayers for K Ruth tonight. Not doing that well. And have we seen Anita tonight? I have not seen Anita in the room tonight. Hello, Christine. Hopefully you're staying out of the snow. Yeah, they're saying we were supposed to get some pretty big snow. Did you see the folks who are making the Farmer's Almanac come out the other day and said that they will stop making the Farmer's Almanac? That really kind of shocked me a little bit. Christine said it's going to be tonight. Yes. There's some snow in the area. I saw a picture out of West Virginia with some snow in West Virginia today. Let's see. We're going to. Hello, Callie. How are you? Callie showed up tonight. Rocker, that's what they're saying. They said that they have come to an agreement. And hello, cop from Florida. They're saying that they're coming to an agreement that the bill has some certain items in there. They were trying to restructure some of the healthcare situations, but it looks like we're getting close to maybe getting back, to the government being open. I know they wanted to take some of the federal layoffs off the table as well. I know that President Trump wanted to do some layoffs, and they were fighting for those as well to take those off the table. Yep, happy for many reasons if they're really opening. Get the snowblower out. You got it. Hello, Owen. How are you? Yep, Sarah said she just received a notice it's over. Yeah, the bill they were bringing out evidently was a pretty equal bill on both sides. They could easily agree upon it. And so that's pretty awesome if it is finally over. Let's see, my dad planted by that is so sad that Google, etc., is taking away history. I saw where most of the snow here in West Virginia is down around Snowshoe. That's usually where it happens, is around the ski resorts and things like that. Tony said, I can't stand the snow. It's raining here. You would think that. You would think we need snow to land that sleigh, but we have other means that we can land that sleigh. Don't you worry about us landing that sleigh. Yeah, Rocker, I've talked to a few people and on here tonight, um, Rusty said, yeah, it's snowing here just east of Cincinnati. Oh, Malaya's mom. Did I miss something there? Praying for you tonight. Yeah, praying for you and your husband. Okay. Good friend of yours work at Snowshoe. Yes. Yeah, people can have a nice Thanksgiving now. Hopefully, we can get some things moving back in this country, and people can, have good meals and be taken care of and things like that. I know that they were trying to get the SNAP benefits taken care of and everything like that in certain states that they were still lagging behind some. So, Callie, there's under here, and I'm kind of scared. Definitely praying for Callie tonight. And then who else did I see? Jefferson, I'm a Boy Scout. I'm always prepared. So when everything get ready for snow, you got it. Charlie, prayer for my grandma. She has cancer. We can do that as well, Charlie. Let's see. New snowblower. Can't wait to try it out. Hey, you may get your chance. Rocker said, I can get a pound of bologna now. What in the world? Betty, exactly. We can make that thing land. William, my dad was a firm believer in the Farmer's Almanac. You got that right. I'm talking that we always had a copy of the Farmer's Almanac somewhere because you'd always go into a store, they'd have them out where you can get you a copy of them. And I'm talking people would look at that when to plant crops, when the first freeze was coming. And trust me, they were pretty decent at, predicting, some of the weather and everything there. Yes, just remember the milk and carrots. You got it. Oh, Christine, hopefully it's not that much. Yeah, hopefully it's not that much that it will affect your driving. Layla's mom. What is Layla's mom's name? Uh, Katie. Katie is Layla's mom's name. You always say Layla's mom. No, no, no. I think you're referring to Malaya's mom. I'm not saying Layla. I'm saying Malayla. And that is the young lady that is she's right there in the room with us. And um, she is one of our moderators in the room. So I think that's who you're hearing. Um, yeah, so that's what you're hearing right there. Thank you. Thank you, Malaya's mom. I just read that and that one needed to go as well. How does the sleigh work with no snow? That's a very good question. Very good question. It's called technology, and the technology is hovering. So, does anyone know the name of the old fashioned calendars? I would say back in the 70s, probably earlier, they came from the pharmacy. No, trust me, I know the ones that you would get at the pharmacy. Do you know Malaya's mom in real life? No, she is a mom. So I know. Craig said, I remember my grandmother always used to have, um, yeah, it's Stevie. Callie, that's what she just put out there. It's Stevie. Jeffrey, we'll work on it. You got it. Yeah, they were calendars that we used to get, and on the bottom of them, they would always have like farming advice and different things like that. And you always got them. You're true. You always got them like at the pharmacy, or if they delivered medicine to your grandparents or something like that. during the time of year, they would hand you one of those calendars. So Oil and Bank had them. Yes, you got always. We used to have kerosene heat, and when they would deliver kerosene, the driver would always come out with one of the calendars and hand it over to you when you got your order of kerosene. Certain times of years. You know, who's asking that question? Is Rita asking that question? Rita, I don't know. Uh, I find this to be very relaxing. I find this to be uh, when you want to be creative, you can sit down and be creative. You can have some fun. And I've been in, radio and television my entire life. And so doing this right here allows me to be creative and allows me to, do some things that's fun and work with other people and talk to you great people. And yeah, so I would say I'd be doing something like this. So, but this is just one of those things that's kind of happened into my life, and I'll take it. Oh, Ann, she wants the hat and the glasses tonight. Look at that. For the new folks in here, you're about to get a little show. Oh, where's my button? I've got a button right there. I like it. I like it. People on YouTube are going, what did I just watch? Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Craig said, yeah, I can't remember the name of those. Yes, but they were always given away. Yeah, I am very thankful. I am very thankful that I have the opportunity to do this, and uh, I work extremely hard at it. And that's the key thing is, you're always setting, trying to figure out things to do. You never know. You never know. That hat comes out, and you never know. Um, yes, very thankful for doing it, and we have a lot of fun with it. And I've met some, like I said, I've met some great people by doing it. Yeah, I've got to be careful with that hat, Betty. That it. Somebody said it looks like it's got a squirrel up inside of it, and the squirrel's just going crazy. Let's see. Oh, brother said, I just got here, man. I seen you dancing in that hat. I will tell you, like I tell everybody every night, if you sub the channel, I will come back in. If your settings are set up to where I can sub your channel, I will sub your channel. So I will do that for you. Charlie. Uh-oh. Well, did you catch him? So I had to chase after him and get him. There you go. Well, thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. But we're at 57. Right now, we're at 30 minutes into the chat, guys. We are, oh, TNT. Y'all are just a glutton for punishment tonight, aren't you? TNT said, I got to have a little more of the Santa dancing. I like it. Thank you, TNT. I appreciate that. My brother watches this at night, so he is enjoying himself, I'm sure, right now, watching me put that Santa hat on. So that is awesome. I love you guys. That is awesome. It's not December yet, but it's Christmas year round. It can always be Christmas. You just got to believe. That's it. You just have to believe. Yes, Malaya's, but he is afraid of you. He is afraid of you zapping him. It's close enough. You know, I'm hiding in someone's basement because it's the only place I can go to without the elves attacking me. And so I have to go off to the side. Charlie, please do. We will put that to good use. I promise you. The spirit of Christmas. Yes. TNT, you would not believe the people that um, it used to be, you had your holidays and everything like that, but now a lot of people they keep Christmas up quite a long time. Um, Rossi said, "What is everybody reason?" Really? Yeah, Rocker said he's afraid of the zapper. Never had figgy pudding. You're not missing much. I will say that. It is an acquired taste. Ghost Stories of the Outer Banks. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Where I went to, I'll give you this story. I went to school at a little school in Murfreesboro, North Carolina. It was called Shawan, at the time, Shawan College. It's now Shawan University. And when I went to school there, one of the first things they would do as a new student, they would tell you of there's this little place in Ahoskie, and it sits right next to Murfreesboro. Well, there's a train track there. And if you go to the train track and you tap on it with a rock or something hard, uh, you can see a light down at the end. A lot of people say that it's swamp gas. It's different, it's different things. It's happening when you tap on there and everything. So we go out there, we watch this. Sure enough, there's the light and everything. And, everybody has a good time. You scare people and everything. Then it was one night, I'm sitting at home years after I had been to school. I'm sitting at home and A&E, they go down and do a little special on this phenomenon, they call it. And, they always said that it was a young man who had got hit by the train and he was trying to find his way back home and he was holding the light and things like that. But that was one of the ghost stories that I never really thought to myself that would be, pretty big and pretty noticeable. But sure enough, I'm talking, they did a little story on it and everything. So, Gray, happy birthday. Robert Plummer said, seen it. Yes. Shauna said, I'm back. Is your brother sending you messages? Every now and then he'll send one up. Oh, it has to be, you'll put your eye out. You know, oh, from that Christmas story, mine is with Ma and her kerchief and me and my cap. We just settled down for a long winter's nap. Yes. Cumberland Falls. I have not heard of Cumberland Falls. Rocker, share that with us. Really? Okay. Well, I'll take a look into that. I am in the U.S. Tractor said, oh boy, I work at a very old academic medical center, have seen, witnessed a lot of activity. Only believe in one spirit. Yes. Oh, a moon bow. Okay. Boo, Elmwood. What is it? Is y'all scaring Elmwood? My house is haunted by the ancestors back in 1849. Let me tell you that there is the, I don't have a lot of things that just, kind of creep me out and, looking at them, I'm not one of those guys. I don't get creeped out by a lot of things. I don't know if you're familiar with, there's a doll. It's called the Robert doll. And this doll is in a glass case down in, I think it's Florida, somewhere in Florida. And it's one of those, you hear the stories of, you've got to ask its permission before you take a picture of it, and people leave him little notes and things like that. That little doll creeps me out. I don't know what it is about that little doll, but it does. There is something not right. Uh-oh, Sheila's back in here. Who is she sending it out to? Be my guest. Just received a membership. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Look at that. Clowns creep me out. Yes, Sheila is a sweetheart. She is on the ball with us. My house was been on a mental asylum. Goes to actually met her. Oh man, equal protection should always be under the law. Yes. Robert said Robert is the one don't want to mess with. If you've never seen that doll looks human. There is something about that doll that just is not right in my opinion. Clowns are creeping me out. Robert or Annabelle? Yes. Porcelain dolls are weird. You got it. Oh, Gacy was really oof. That was a horrible clown. Yes, TNT, they are upstairs and they are very quiet right now. Elmwood, I'd never seen anything like it. Oh, Chris. Chris said, I need to see the hat tonight, Santa. You got it. Let me get my button over here. Yes, the government has reopened. Here we go. All right. Look at that. I love it. 66 people have thumbed up in the room tonight. You've got to throw the thumbs up. We sing Christmas songs at church tonight. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome to do that. Chris, thank you again. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Santa? Santa? Is that you? Oh, how do you work at McDonald's if you're afraid of the clown? That would be the one place that you wouldn't work. That'd be like working at Burger King and being afraid of a bun. That just Or ghost friendly. My great uncle was a prankster. My aunts and great grandmother cook a lot. We can smell bread baking and look at that. Let's see. Oh, Jim Carrey was on the Rock Hall of Fame last night. Look at that. I'm back. Lewis is back. But no, there's a lot of people that believe in the paranormal stuff out there. Charlie said, I'm curled up watching a movie with my dog. Awesome. Tony, Santa, that was good. Awesome. Look at that. Tractor said, just visited Santa Claus, Indiana. Nice. Yes, 31 more likes to go. Lewis said, I am 10 years old. Well, Lewis, welcome. You were in a safe place here, buddy. Nobody will, if we see anybody acting out or misbehaving, or we boot them on out of the room, trust me. No, Jim Carrey, he's a peculiar guy for the simple fact of, he says that he wants to retire out of acting, but you can't keep him out of acting. He said he only does certain roles right now, but he just keeps telling everybody he wants out. When Grampy died, Nana said the phone rang, and it was Grandpa's voice saying, Phyllis. Really? Okay. Oh, moving too fast on me. Susie Q said, we are getting a good thunderstorm. Wow. Saying some prayers for you, Susie Q. Hopefully they'll pass pretty quick. Strange, unexplained things. Leia's mom doesn't see my message. Should I keep sending? I don't want to annoy. Keep sending the same message over and over. Yeah, usually she'll respond. There you go. She just said she saw it. Yeah, chat moves pretty fast, folks. So it's one of those things of there's a couple of us in here. There's myself, Peter, Malea's mom. We try to keep up with everything. Sarah, you guys, y'all just want the hat tonight. Y'all are in the mood for the hat. And of course, my Elton John glasses. Saturday, Saturday. I like it. I think one night I'm just like I said, I'm going to do an Elton John show one night. I'm just going to hop on here and do Elton John songs. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to do that. Yes, you hear the little beeps of people texting me going, what are you doing? What is going on with you tonight? But no, I think that's what I'll do. I'll sit here and, well, I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing at children, living like lovers. What do you think? Elvis just left the building. Really? I can do Elvis too, thank you very much. What do you think? Should I do Elvis? Hold me close, tiny dancer. Or what everybody else sings in America. Hold me close, Tony Danza. How many people thought Tiny Dancer was Tony Danza? You hear people singing that all the time. Hold me close, Tony Danza. There's a city in Georgia that's named North Pole. You got it. I like Don't Quit My Day Job. Terry, really? I'm offended. I am offended. No. There are people that sing there are people that sing, songs by the note. I sing songs by the letter. I open up my mouth and let it fly. Let her fly. Uh-oh. I know what my brother's going to say. With those glasses on, you look like your mama. I know exactly what he's going to say. And I only say that because my mom, or our mom, had a pair of glasses growing up when we were kids that were cat-eyed, and they had the stones that went across the top of them. Yes. Oh, look at that, Terry. People say my singing is good. Oh, Sheila. Sheila, you're messing with me now. Y'all are messing with me tonight. Y'all just want to sing it. I may have to do an Elvis version here before too long. But Miss Sheila tonight. Nice. Oh, what is this? I want to see Rod Stewart, but I don't want to spend money. You know, Rod Stewart's one of those guys that he's a legend. He's been around forever. Oh, Lewis said, I got a new puppy. Named him Demon. He is so cute. Sheila, thank you, Miss Sheila. It is always Christmas. You got it. Where's Terry at? Terry's bashing my singing tonight. I'm have a blue Christmas without you. I'm be so blue just thinking of you. Porky Pig was the best. When he did Blue Christmas, that was, you're fine, Miss Terry. You are fine. My mom had the same glasses. Yes, they were the cat eye glasses. And I'm talking, they were her prescription glasses, and she'd put them on, and like these right here have the stones. Hers had the stones going all the way up at the top. And Derrier, I'm sorry. Those 60 glasses are coming back. You got it. Well, you know, guys, here's the thing. Some of these singers, and I'm going to take these off real quick. Some of these singers, when they get up in the age, the things that they have done through life and everything like that, you know that their vocal cords and just, Ann, what do you got here? Uh-oh. Ann sent a sticker. Oh, y'all get to see the top there. All right, here we go. Y'all just I've got my glasses hung in my hat. Oh no. Hang on, they're hung in the hat. Here we go. I like it. But no, just send another. But no, that's the thing. You watch some of these singers, and some of them just don't have the voices they had back in the day. No. Kyle said, I'm back. Guys, be careful what you write, because I'm telling you now, sometimes it's not us deleting you, it is YouTube deleting you. There are settings on YouTube. If they don't like what you're writing, they will delete you. And just be careful. Equal likes and people, that deserves us. We're at 76, 77. We need 78. Come on, throw them things up. James, I'll go over there tomorrow and take a look at that. It's clean. No, I get it. I get it. It may be something that is flagged by YouTube. I guarantee you Malaya's mom's not, or Peter's not going to kick you out or hide a comment if it's something that, we're at 80. Oh, Lewis, I'm sorry. Went to the final in the soccer game and lost. Yes, if you want to send an email, Santa@youtubesanta.com. Hold on, let me pin that. Thank you, Malaya's mom, for reminding me of that. Someone called the Energizer Buddy. That hat's going to need a bunch of new batteries. You got it. But no, that's fun though when we get to doing those things. And there is one gentleman that I see a lot on YouTube. And where we do, for super chats and things like that, we do the hat and the glasses and we have some fun with it. He has a toilet seat around his neck. And it is one of the weirdest things that I have ever seen. And I'm sure you guys have seen it if you've gone through live chats. And it is really weird. And then there's one guy he's got a partial up top and he can remove his two front teeth. And all he does is shake his two front teeth. The guy's got like 250,000 followers. It is amazing some of the things that people just, like to watch and tune into. It really is. So many scantily dressed these days. Okay, thank you. I'll keep my eyes open for that. Have I seen the twin brothers that do it? No, I have not. Yeah, Sheila, it is really weird. He just has it around his neck, and yeah, it's really bad. Let's see here. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. Yes, my two front teeth. All I really want for Christmas is my two front teeth. And I can wish you Merry Christmas. I like it. How many legs do I have? Oh, how many? Betty, I think you're asking how many likes do we have, but for some reason it come up, how many legs do you have? I'll say 2. Now, between us all, we may have a bunch of legs, but right now we're at 79. Hang in there, Lewis. Hopefully, buddy, it will get better. I promise you. I hope it'll get better. Let's see. I've seen people have millions of followers and now they don't anymore. They still have followers, but not as many viewers. Sorry, I'm not in the bathroom enough to wear a toilet seat. Yes, we are at 79. What is everyone's favorite winter activity when it starts getting cold? Now this is what I will probably do tomorrow because it will start dipping down into I will stop and get hot chocolate in the morning, or I will start making hot chocolate here at the house, and that is something that I will start getting into. Going to Seven Springs. Lewis, you need to talk to somebody about that. If you've got children that are punching you or hitting you, you need to talk to somebody about that. You need to make somebody aware of that. Don't let that just happen. You need to go and talk to someone. Bonfire in the snow. Yes. Yeah, no, like I said, my brother is watching tonight and we are big bonfire and sitting by the fire in the snow kind of people. Sheila said, going to make cookies tomorrow. Be Disney. When it snows, I put up the Christmas decorations. You got it. Oh, Kyle, you may need to get checked. If you fell down the steps, you may need to get checked. Going to get freezing cold. You got it. I think for the next 3 days, James, they're saying that we're supposed to get some pretty cold temperatures here. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. But definitely, Lewis, you need to go see somebody. Rusty said bullying is awful. Yeah, it needs to stop. Nobody deserves that. You do not deserve that. Go and talk to someone. Shauna said 5 until 7 p.m. Rocker said homemade chili tonight. Sean said snowing here. Hate winter. My cat is on the Christmas tree. Get that cat down. I just burnt my son's homemade making baked chicken pot pie. Oh, that sounds pretty good. No asking ages. Yes. Billy J said my favorite winter activity is dreaming about summer. I like it. Real shame it doesn't snow here in Britain anymore. Climate change. You know, it used to. It really did. You know, I'm in the wrong state. Should be in Florida. Snowing here too. A lot of people. That's why you what do they call them? Snow bunnies, or they live up north, and when it starts getting cold, they make their way down south in order to get to places that it doesn't snow. Homemade. Okay, homemade French fries. They just call them homemades, and you burn them. Oh no. Ruth said, please keep my, you got it, Miss Ruth. You know we'll do that. Y'all say some prayers for Miss Ruth's husband tonight. Guys, we are 4 minutes away, and we need 20. We need 20 likes right now. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all seen enough of that hat tonight. I really appreciate that. Y'all have really seen that hat out there tonight. We're gonna have to do Christmas songs one night. There are 92 people in the room. We have 80 likes. If you have not hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 100 before the top of the hour. 81 now. You got it. Snowbirds. There you go. I'm sorry. What I call them? Snow bunnies? Snowbirds. Thank you. Thank you. I live an hour from Florida. We got 4 inches of snow in January, down to 28. You know, that was one of the things. We visit Myrtle Beach quite a bit, and Myrtle Beach got snow last year. And that was something that Myrtle Beach rarely gets. And, you know, from what I'm understanding, they don't have snow plows and things like that. So they have to borrow those from other locales to come in and help because they're just not equipped to get snow. But I think they got 4 to 6 inches last year, and it messed them up for a couple of days. It really did. There you go. God shine, but your voice is sun. Oh, TNT said it's snowing in Chicago. Yeah, we're going to get. I got a feeling a bad winter this year. We haven't had, you know, especially in the state of Virginia around here, we haven't had a really bad winter for a while, and this may be the year that we see one. Wow, didn't know snow went that far south. A lot of people don't, and it's one of those rare occasions that you take a look around, and next thing you know, you've got snow. And I think it's supposed to, in South Carolina tonight, it's supposed to be freezing tonight. So, yeah, you get down to South Carolina and Georgia and places like that, you think the snow is, you know, shouldn't be that, uh, you know, common, but it's, yeah. Kyle found a snowman. Look at that. Or are those ninjas? I can't, they look like ninjas. Moved 30 years ago and first snow. Okay. Hi, Gail. Rocker said 28 degrees tonight here. Snow in Arizona. Yeah, exactly. It's 2 a.m. here. Yes, you should be sleeping if it's 2 a.m. You got it. Malay, I'll do that. On the prayer list, Jesus. You know that as well as I do. Well, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Yeah, the further you go down south, I know that like Florida is supposed to get uh, some colder temperatures tonight. We're going to have a little cold snap here that is going to hit in on us. And it's so funny when it gets cold, the iguanas and everything down in Florida kind of shut down a little bit and they just kind of lay around until they warm back up and then they kick back into gear. And it's always interesting to see the videos of the iguanas just kind of laying around and doing that. We're not going to hit 100 tonight, Malaya's mom. We are not. We are out of the hour. We don't change time. Nope. Bonjour. You got it. All right, guys, we're going to hop off here tonight. Thank you so much. It has been a fun night. Y'all have been after that hat tonight, and boy, we didn't have to hit 100 tonight. We got to see that hat several times tonight. Send me an email right there, Santa@YouTubeSanta.com. Go ahead and send me an email if you want to talk. Guys, you have a great night. Pray for the Whitakers. Pray for the people in the room tonight. Pray for Bobby. I have not heard from Bobby and them tonight. Bobby was going through some things. Please pray for Bobby. Let him know that he's in our prayers. And y'all have a great night. Go do something good for somebody tomorrow. Take care of yourself. I love you. God loves you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye now.